and I catch this massive crappie on a wacky worm for bass. My goodness, this is big. Hey everybody, Dan Kirk Outdoors. You know what? Sometimes you just have to fish from shore. You don't have a boat, you're traveling, whatever. You have to fish from shore. Wherever you're fishing, you can look online to find out what is in that body of water so you can prepare yourself. This little pond here, lake, has bluegills in it, and I know there's bass in here, and I know there's crappies in here. So when I fish from shore, my two main go-to things are something for bass, a wacky worm right here, just a wacky, works great. And in my vehicle I also have a rod rigged up with a top water for bass, for weeds, so I can go over weeds, so just in case I get to a place and there's pads everywhere, I'll still be able to fish. And another thing I really like for panfish is a 32nd ounce jig with a twister tail of some sort. Crappies, bluegills like that, even bass will eat that. You can always fish with a bobber. I'm trying to get away from a bobber. I like casting, moving around, and not bobber fishing most of the time. Sometimes I'll fish with bobbers, but not today. I will cast, see what happens, see if I can get any fish. Shore fishing, always a good time. There's water everywhere on my travels where I can just stop and just hang out and enjoy the peacefulness, the serenity. Oh man, this is a gorgeous night. It's calm. I hope I can catch some fish. And then when fishing from shore, any fish caught is a win. Doesn't matter what size. Just to have some sort of action from shore is good. This is nice. I was just talking to a guy with a kayak. Yeah, kayak would be sweet out here. Very sweet. All right, gonna get after it. Here's something I bring with me all the time too. I even have it labeled, my grab and go bait box. What we got in here, just to have some shore fishing options. Never know what sort of conditions I'm gonna come across. So I got spinner baits, inline spinners, some crank baits, some frogs, some top water, a couple of tubes, some more jig heads and grubs. Yeah. Got my wacky and my Ned. Wacky and my Ned stuff. Here's my rod rack. I like to have 4 fishing rods available for shore fishing stuff. Bait caster here, and then 3 spinning outfits. Different actions. I got a light, I got a medium light, and then I've got another medium light, but it's like a 610. Good to have options. What else do I bring along when I am fishing from shore? I always like to have a net. I have this handy net right here. This is great. This is from Cast King, just online. There you go. If I get something good, I won't lose it when it gets to shore. It's beautiful. Love that little net. And so people believe me when I say what size it is, a bump board. This one goes to 24 inches. Usually enough. I bring a wide variety of jigs, different jig sizes. Never know what I might use. And I have a bunch of plastics too. These are good. Oh, these are good. And I do have a bobber. Not gonna use it though today. I always have a pliers and a scissors. I do have a knife too. It's also a good idea to have some Band-Aids with you. And just in case I need to tie on another leader, I got some leader material. 6-pound fluorocarbon. Something that I should have that I don't, insect repellent. The skeets are horrible tonight. Man, whew. Bad skeets. I cover my skin up quite a bit for sun protection and bug protection, but my face is exposed. I got sunscreen. All right, let's go fishing. Got a fish on a whack. Oh, he's gonna jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump. Oh, he's jumping. Bass attack. Get him in the water. Woohoo! Yes. There's a win right there. Not a big bass, but it's a fish. Shore fishing. So I like to have options. I like Ned rigs too for shore fishing opportunities for bass. Oh, that's not nice, isn't it? Look how big it is. It's gigantic. Awesome. I'll let that guy go. Threw the little jig for panfish. Wasn't getting anything. Thought, I'll just throw the wacky for a little bit. There he is. He's out of here. That was cool. I got one. Another thing you should think about bringing along if you're shore fishing or fishing anywhere for anything from anywhere. Polarized glasses, sunglasses, yeah. So my wife calls me, so I don't have the camera rolling where I am, and I catch this massive crappie on a wacky worm for bass. My goodness, this is big. I gotta get a measurement. I'm so excited. This is crazy big. That is why I have to have a measuring device. Pinch his mouth. My goodness, 14 3/4 inches. 14 3/4. 14 3/4 inch crappie. This is my biggest crappie ever. I just caught a personal best crappie from shore. Wow. Time to let this pig go. Look at the size of that crappie. Come on, swim. Oh, the other way. Oh, the other way. Oh, that way. Whew. 14 3/4 inch crappie. Wow. That is awesome. That is a master fisherman crappie. I will have to send that in. Wow, that was big. Wacky worm. That's insane. Can't believe I just caught my personal best crappie shore fishing. Doing this shore fishing video. Because at the time, all my personal bests were not from shore. I had a personal best walleye that stood for quite a few years. I had a 27-inch walleye from shore below a dam. I'm more likely to get skunked shore fishing than I am from in my boat. But it's just so nice still to be able to fish. I use a lot of 6-pound test braid. I like Berkeley Fireline braid in the white or the crystal, 6-pound, and then I use a monoliter or a fluoro leader, also 6-pound typically for shore fishing, panfish. Handles most everything. I have a smaller reel. I like the lighter reel. Just make sure you get the drag set so it can handle a big fish. And you'll be good to go most anything in the Midwest anyway. That was so cool. I wish I would have had that on camera, but I had my camera facing the other side and I'm talking to my wife on this side here. And we were just yakking, so I cast out. Had the phone here. Every once in a while, I just give her a twitch, let it sit there, and then the big crappie took it. Swear I had a bass. That was neat. That was really neat. Dankirk Outdoors. It's getting late. Fished a couple, 2.5 hours out here. Only caught 2 fish, but I caught the biggest crappie of my life. So that was definitely a shore fishing success. Get out there, do some shore fishing, ask me some questions, or if you have some ideas of some things you ought to bring with you, put those in the comments below. Thanks, bye. I think I'll find another spot tomorrow, some different shore that I've never fished before. See what happens.